Hi guys, and welcome to the video. This video is going to be about how I find items that are local to me on eBay that are for sale as collection only. So in other words, there is no postage option. Going for items like this means you are more likely to get a bargain because they are restricting their audience because there's no shipping option. Now, I use a website that generates a search that brings up items that are collection only. And there isn't a search option within eBay to do that, which is why I'm going to share a couple of sites, one that I use and one that I found when I was preparing for this video. And it's great. I've used it a lot with great effect. Some examples recently of items I think I shared in videos or over the last year or so. There was an amp that I found using this site, which was in my local town. And it was collection only, and it went for way less than its value. It was on auction. So I combined using this website I'm going to show you to bring up a list of items that are local to me on pickup only. And then I used a sniping tool to snipe it for me, so to bid for me. And I ended up buying an amp. I think it was Arcam, an Arcam amp. Does that sound right? Anyway, I got it for 10 or 15 pounds, something like that, and then put it straight back on eBay with a shipping option, and it sold for, I think it was 90 or thereabouts. Another one was a chap was clearing out his Bang & Olufsen stereo equipment. I won 2 items off him, one great big radio receiver and a cassette player. And again, they were listed with no postage option. So it vastly reduced my competition to buy it. I sniped both of those and won them, and then again put them straight back on eBay with a postage option. I think one went international and one stayed in the UK, if I remember rightly. And I made a lot of money out of that. That's just 2 examples of how I've had success using this as a sourcing method. So what I'm going to do is screen share. I'll show you the one that I've been using. There's quite a few websites that do exactly this. So have a browse around, use a Google search, Google something like how to find local items on eBay, and you'll find there's various sites that do it. So I'm going to screen share and we'll do a little search and see what comes up. So you should now be seeing this. Now, this website, this is the one I use, but as I say, there's plenty and they all do pretty much the same thing. This is Local Bargain, which is www.local-bargain.co.uk. I'll pop the links below if you want to go over and have a look. So if I put, that's my postcode, and then click find, what this site does is it then generates a search and opens a separate window, takes you to eBay. So we're now in eBay, and this should be collection only items. As you can see there, collection only, collection only. It's not perfect. It brings up other things. Look, that one's got £1.70 postage, but it's pretty good. Collection only, collection only. What I tend to do is refine the search again by nearest first. So it's just going to refine this search, bringing up the ones that are nearest to me. So this is within 5 miles of where I am. Again, 5 miles. And let's have a look what it's brought up. So we've got a turntable there. It's on auction, but it's starting at 50. Flymo garden strimmer. Obviously, you still have to put some work in. You still have to browse through these. You still have to remember to regularly do these searches. And you're not going to find the bargain every time you do the search. But it puts items in front of you that are local to you and don't have a great deal of reach because they are on collection only. There's a dog crate there, currently at £20. Underwood portable typewriter. It's an interesting one. So what I would normally do if I was looking at items to perhaps buy to resell, I would take the details of this off this auction, do a separate eBay search, searching completed items, see what sort of value this has. If I think it's worth going on, I will then take the item number and pop it in my sniping tool, see if I can win it. So I might take a look at that one later and see if that's worth going on. So there you go. You get the idea. You will be presented with a list of items that are, in this case, within 5 miles of where I live. There's a nice one. Boys mountain bike doors bullet. So again, I would go into this, find out about it, do some research. If I think there's money in it, come up with a price that I'm prepared to go for and pop that into my sniping tool, and away you go. Let's have another little look. Obviously, it's going to throw up loads and loads of stuff that there's, you know, no money in and you're not going to be interested in. So you do have to sift through it. Roof bars there, £30. Duplo, £20. Looks like there's a lot of mega blocks there. Yeah, that's all mega blocks. That crate looks like mega blocks. But it's mostly mega blocks. Looks like there's a red Duplo baseboard there, and some of those animals might be Duplo. But that is 90% mega blocks, not for me. So there you go. It is as simple as that. Let me show you the other one. This is Bay Crazy, which I've not used before. I think somebody mentioned it in a live hangout, and I thought I'd bring this one up. It basically does exactly the same thing. There's other tools on here as well. There's a misspelt listings search and that sort of thing. But let's pop my postcode in and we'll do the same search. So this one actually brings up the list within the website. So it doesn't take you to a separate page within eBay. It brings them all up within the site. Can you do it? See, these are distance 5 miles, 5 miles. Oh, it is doing the nearest first then by the look of it. So is it bringing up the same things? I would assume it'll bring up pretty much the same stuff. Oh, maybe not. There's a bike. So I assume you click on that, it takes you to eBay. Yep, there you go. Vintage Rally Superb Barn Find. £100 starting bid. Okay. So yeah, basically it's done exactly what that other site does. It presents you with a list of items that are local to you and are pickup only. And then you can sift through, see if there's any bargains and have a go at winning them. This looks like a different list of stuff to me. There's a chop saw there. Sorry, I was distracted. I don't have a decent chop saw. Okay. Yeah, that's in Luton. Luton is sort of 10-15 minute drive from here. Interesting. Okay, so there you go. So this site was, what's it called again? Bay Crazy. So www.baycrazy.com. Again, I'll drop a link below to this. There are plenty of sites that do exactly this, and they all pretty much do the same thing. So have a play around, find one that you find works for you, and give it a go. I've certainly had plenty of success doing this over the years. It's a great little source of stock. Okay, let me stop screen share. Okay, right. There we go. Should be back with me. So I hope that was helpful. As I say, there'll be the links to those sites below. So go over, have a play around, see if you can find some bargains. I just thought of another one, another good pickup I had using that site and that method was a saw, a sort of fret saw. It wasn't what they called it. It was like a bandsaw sort of thing. And again, exactly the same. It was literally around the corner. There was no postage option on it. Popped around, picked it up, put it back on eBay, and I think I paid 70 and I put it on eBay and I got 150, was it? Or 180? Can't remember. And it sold within a few days. So it is possible. This is a sourcing method that works. Give it a go. What have you got to lose? Anyway, I hope that was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, guys.